Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I am the girl with the Pilates mat, and today we're doing a 20-minute hip mobility routine. All right, so we're going to get started straight away. Let's get ourselves warmed up. So come and lie down on your mat and let's have our knees bent, our feet hip width apart. Just relax your body down and bringing your arms down by your side. So we're going to take a breath in through the nose, breathing out. I want you to tip your pelvis towards you, press into your feet and peel your hips up off the floor. So think of hips going up towards the ceiling till you feel that stretch through the front of the thighs, the front of the hips. Take a breath in. Breathing out, we're going to draw the abdominals in and slowly come down through that spine, and then returning your pelvis, your hips back to that neutral position. So take a breath in, exhale, let's tip the pelvis towards us, peeling up, looking to feel that stretch in the front of the body. Inhale, exhale slowly, coming all the way back down. And again, deep breath in, exhale to tilt, peeling that spine up. Good. Inhale, exhale, slowly coming back down. One more deep breath in, exhaling to tilt, peeling up. Good. Inhale and exhale, slowly coming back down. Now placing your hands on your hip bones. The aim of the next movement is not to let your pelvis move. So you're going to let your knee, right knee, go out to the right. Now we're going to use control here. So this is much about strength as stretched. And then you're going to bring that leg back. So same knee. You're going to inhale, opening the knee out to the side, using your core to control your pelvis, and come back. Now, wherever that knee goes is fine. What I want you to do is try and feel the stretch, the inner thigh, and the very top of the leg there, in the groin area. That's where we're trying to find that stretch. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale back. Let's go on to the other leg. So we're going to inhale to open. Exhale back. Inhale, open. Exhale back. Open. And back. And open. And back. Place your hands down, float those legs up. So right leg, tabletop position, draw the tummy in, now the left. And take your arms out to the side, keep the palms down. So we want shins parallel to the ceiling. Now we're going to do a similar movement. So just the right leg is going to open out to the side, to wherever you can go without your body turning. And then bring it back to the center. Again, inhale, open. Exhale back. Inhale, open. And back. And open. And back. Let's go on to the left. So keeping the pelvis still, because what we want to do is create more mobility in the hip and more strength as well. So it's not just about the stretch. Pilates, it's always both flexibility and strength. Well done. Now let's keep the knees together and take both knees over to the right. Now the body can move with it, and then exhale back. Other way, inhale over. Exhale back. Inhale over. Exhale back, one more, over, exhale back, right leg down, left leg down, bring your hands back down by your side. Okay, let's extend the right leg out now. So sliding the foot along the floor. You're going to flex the foot at the end of that movement. And keeping your pelvis still, I want you to lift that leg all the way up. We're aiming to get to 90. If you can't get to 90 today, don't worry. That ultimately is as far as you ever need to go. All right, unless you're a dancer or you want to really go for big flexibility. We're going to point the toe, we're going to bend at the knee and then place the foot down. So you're going to slide the foot out, flex the foot, float the leg up to 90, point the toes, bend at the knee and come down. Again, slide it out, flex, lift, point, lower and down. One more, slide it out, flex, lift, point, bend and lower down. Left leg sliding out, flex, lift, point, bend and lower down. Slide it out, flex, lift, point, bend and lower down. Two more. Slide, flex, lift, point, bend and down and slide, flex, lift, point, bend and down. Okay, now I want you to slide the left leg out and have the toes pointed if you can, otherwise your foot can be relaxed. I want you to lift your right leg up, extend that leg as far as you can. Now we're going to work on the strength part, so this is flexibility and strength. You're going to flex your foot and you're going to draw the leg towards you, just try and draw it towards you, so more of an active stretch. And 2, and 3, and 4. So really working on those hip flexors. And 2, and 1. Bend the knee, slide it away. Let's bring the left leg up. Unfold, flex the foot and bring it towards you for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Point, bend and take it down. Now let's draw the right leg in and unfold once again. Take your arms out to the side, keep the palms down, flexing the foot. Now try and take the foot across the body without the pelvis moving and bring it back. Take it across the body and bring it back. Take it across the body and back, across and back. Now take it out to the side and up. And again, pelvis is staying still because we're focusing on the area all around the hips, top of the legs. Last one. Good. And then you're going to take that foot all the way down and unfold that left leg. Flex the foot, taking it across the body for 4 and back. 3, 2, 1. Take it out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Then the leg, take it down. Now going onto the right leg, now we're going to add rotation. So let's flex the foot and take the leg across the body. I want you to go slowly, but keep it flowing. So going all the way around, out to the side and up. We're going across the body, taking it down, all the way out to the side and up, across and down, all the way out and up, across and down, all the way and up. Let's go the other way. Take it out, circle it down, take it across the body and up. Again, pelvis is still. We're trying to move that thigh bone within the hip joints. And down, across and up, and out, and down, across and up. And then take that leg all the way down, let it rest. Let's unfold that left leg. Flex the foot, circles going across, down, out and up, across, down, out and up, across, down, out and up, across, down, out and up. Let's reverse the direction. Out, down, across and up, out, down, across and up, out, down, across and up. Last one. Across and up, and then bring that leg down. Let's bend the right leg and just gently pull it into your chest now. Inhale, little release. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, little release. Exhale, draw it in. Now let the leg unfold. Hamstring stretch. You're holding on wherever you can get to. If your leg needs to move away from your body in order to straighten it, that's fine. Let's flex that foot. And then just walk your hands up and just see if you can gently stretch. And I mean gentle, no yanking of that leg. Okay, we want to just ease into this. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take that leg down. Same thing on the other side. So we're going to draw that leg in and release. In and release. In and release. Now unfold that leg. Get that leg straight, holding on wherever you need to. Flexing the foot, and if you can, you're going to walk those hands up and just draw that leg towards you. And again, don't worry about where I am. What matters is where you are. As long as you are feeling a stretch in the back of the leg, then that is absolutely fine. Well done. And then take that leg down. Okay, so we're going to come onto our side now and up onto the elbow. Okay, we're going to bend the bottom leg. We're going to use a little bit of core, so you're going to lift up here, hand here, and then we're going to look at this top leg. So working on the side, outside of the leg and the inside of the thigh. Okay, you're just going to bring that leg up and down. Now, you shouldn't be able to get it any higher than mine. That would not be considered a normal range of motion when the knee is facing forward, okay? So you're just going to keep lifting for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now bring your foot in line with your hip, flex it and take it forward. Point and reach it back without arching your back. Flex and take it forward. And back. Take it forward. And back. One more. Forward. And back. Now take it all the way forward. Hold it there. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down. Lift it up. One more. Take it down. Lift it up. Point the toes and take it all the way back. Well done. Come on up. Bend both legs and just take your arms out to the side. Now we're going to do a little rotation and back. Rotation and back. Rotation and back. One more. Rotation and back. Now if you can, you're going to try and change without using your hands. So we've swapped our legs over. All right, let's go back to our side position here. Okay, so lifting up. Okay, you're going to point the toes. And then we're going to go down and up, down and up, down and up. 4 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the leg back in line with the hip, bring it forward. Point the toes, reach it back. Bring it forward. Point the toes, reach it back. Forward and back and forward and back. Now bring it forward and then take it down, lift it up. Take it down, lift it up. Take it down, lift it up. One more, down, lift it up. Point the toes, take it all the way back. Place the foot down, bend the knees, bring yourself up. Now you're going to rotate and back, rotate and back, rotate and back. Last one, rotate and back. Well done. From there, you're going to come onto your front. So lying on your front, excuse me, adjusting my hair. Always gets in a mess when I lie on my back. Okay, so all the way down on our front. Forehead in your hands, feet slightly apart. So just relax your upper body. Now we're going to bend the right leg at the knee, flex the foot, try and lift the knee off the floor, straighten the leg and take it back down. So bend at the knee, flex at the foot, heel to the ceiling, point the toe and extend the leg out and down. So we're trying to be mindful of keeping both hips on the floor. Bend at the knee, flex the foot, lift the knee, extend and straighten the leg, point the toes and down, bend at the knee, flex the foot, lift, extend out and down. Other side, bend at the knee, flex the foot, lift, extend and down. Bend at the knee, flex the foot, lift, extend and down. Bend, flex, lift, extend and down. One more. Bend, flex, lift, extend and down. Bring your hands around, make your feet wider, and then I want you to push yourself up and sit back. So knees can be wide, wide, wide. And I want you to sit back, not all the way down, so it's not a child's pose. We are sitting in this position, so we're really stretching the hips. You should feel this on the groin area of the body. Okay, and you're just going to hold it here. So pressing your hands down, extending your spine. Coming up and then sitting back so you can go a little deeper. You're trying to almost get your pelvis down in between your feet. Coming up and sitting back. Coming up and sitting back. One more, up and sitting back. And now we can go all the way down. We're going to finish down here. So just reaching out, forehead down. Taking some deep breaths. And then in your own time, coming all the way up, let's bring our knees back underneath our hips, toes tuck underneath, lift your hips to the ceiling, and then reaching back, lowering those heels and just stretching through the back of the body. So we want to feel that stretch all the way down the back of the legs, walking your hands to your feet. Head down, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's slowly come all the way up to standing. And there you go. That is your 20-minute hip mobility routine. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do press the like button and please do subscribe if you haven't already. The likes and the subscribes make the world of difference to me. So if you can do that, I'd really appreciate it. This is a live session, so if you have any questions and you're here with me live right now, I'm going to come onto the live chat to answer those. And if you're watching on record, please do stick around because you never know what you might learn about your body. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Well done, everyone. I hope that felt good for you today. We were very much focused on the hips today. So everything we did, although it was Pilates, I was doing what I call the hip-centric movements. Something I think is very, very important with hip mobility is it's not just flexible. It's not just about having flexible legs or flexible hips. It's about having strength in your flexibility. Very, very, very important. That's why we didn't do a lot of passive stretching today. Passive stretching is lovely and there absolutely is a place for it in your well-being routine. But today I wanted to focus on being able to mobilize and move those hips and create strength. So where you're having to take the leg across the body with just the strength, with just those leg and hip muscles, that was very deliberate from me. So you can see where your strength is or maybe where you need to work on it a little bit. So I'd love to know what you think. So do let me know either on the live chat if you're here with me now, or pop a comment below because I do read all the comments the week that follows the video, all right? So I'm reading all the comments for last week, this week, and so on and so on. So do leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. A couple of notes before we move on. I'm live on YouTube every Monday at 4 p.m. UK time and every Friday at 10 a.m. Friday is always an intermediate level class, and this Friday we are doing Pilates with weights. So that can be 1 kilo weights, or if you've got them, 2 kilo weights as well, because we're going to do a bit of a mix and match. Friday is generally a longer session, so I'm going to be doing 40 minutes on Friday, so it's going to be quite a workout. Really nice one to do live if you've got the time on Friday, and if not, it's a perfect weekend workout. Also, just to let you know, there are 2 playlists running at the moment. We're on July week 3. Yes, week 3, my goodness. I think that's correct. I will check on my phone. And we have a gentle beginner and seniors playlist that went out on Sunday. And we have an intermediate playlist that went out on Monday. If you want to find it, the easiest way to find it is go to my homepage of my channel. Sorry, I'm just looking as I talk to you. If you go to my homepage, you will see all my playlists on there. Okay, and we are in July week 3. Okay, so that is senior and gentle beginners Pilates playlists and intermediate Pilates. Those are 2 separate ones. So you can mix and match, or if you want to do purely intermediate, you've got that option. If you want to do purely gentle beginners, you've got that option as well. Right, let's have a look at who's here and how everybody is. So good morning to Marion, or good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are in. Hello to Marion Wilk. Hello to Martine de Kerpel. Hello to Kim B in Washington. Hi Kim, lovely to see you. Love your sunshine emoji. That's wonderful. We could do with some of that over here in the UK because it's just cloudy and raining and it's the middle of July. Cheryl in Virginia, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Cheryl. How lovely. You're going to be celebrating your birthday, so you're going to do some Pilates later. Totally understandable. But lovely to see that you've popped in on your special day. So a very, very happy birthday to you, Cheryl. And Cheryl says, you're now 11 years older than me. You're definitely senior to me then, Cheryl, but you're never a senior, are you? I always think you're as young as you feel. So, you know, whatever our number is, who cares? It doesn't matter. The most important thing is you're enjoying your life. you are making the best of your health and well-being, whatever that may entail, whatever you may be dealing with. I know lots of people who are older that watch this channel have certain challenges. I also know there's a lot of young people that watch this channel who have things like fibromyalgia, autoimmune diseases and the such like. And so I just want to emphasize to all of you watching, whether you're fit as a fiddle with no issues or you are struggling, the fact that you do this is really wonderful. You are doing yourself the world of good. So keep coming, keep doing your Pilates. Even if you do 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week, you will definitely see and feel a difference in your body within 10 weeks. So remember that. It really doesn't take long to start feeling good in your body. You just have to be consistent and keep that exercise going. Once a week is great, but it's not going to be enough. You need to be working out 3 times a week. And that doesn't mean to the point of exhaustion. What it means is you need to come and apply yourself 3 times a week to your fitness. And that's why I do my videos. I put 5 videos on the playlist every week. That gives you a choice of 5. If you can do all 5 in the week, plus the 2 lives, then that's like treble gold stars. But if you can do some of those 5 with the lives or all of those 5s, that is fantastic. All right. And those 5 videos on my playlist, I curate those every week. So I spend time going through what I've done, working out which workout will complement the other. Some feel harder than others, and that's the whole idea. We need that kind of light and shade. We need that mix of strength work, mobility work, flexibility work. So I try and incorporate all of that in the sessions. For example, this week in the seniors and gentle beginners playlist, I have a whole video. It's only 15 minutes on shoulder function, and it just shows you really simple exercises to work on the shoulders. Now, shoulders aren't just for people who have shoulder issues. Anyone that works on a computer is going to have a weakness in this part of their body underneath their shoulders. Everybody does. They'll have weakness in their upper back because you're constantly kind of leaning forward over your device. So very, very good to look at what's in those playlists as well as the intermediate, which are based more on athleticism and strength. Anyway, I digress. Hello to Leotie. Lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Hello to Donna. Hello to Kathy Johnston. Hi, Kathy. Lovely to see you here. Hello to June Kowalczak. Hi, June. June says, good morning, Rachel Cohen and Pilates Buddies. It's pouring with rain here. We've had so much rain, my plants are dying. Goes along with the excessive heat and humidity. Good to be inside to exercise. I'm really sorry to hear that, June. I know you're over in Canada. Yes, I think it's the whole climate change issue is really affecting people now. We have the same thing in the UK. We have storms, we have rain. I grow vegetables and they're not doing well at all. They're growing them outside. They are not doing well this year. I totally understand. They're kind of drowning, aren't they? So yes, I think on that note, we can't change the world, everyone, but we can try and do our little bit. So, you know, try and make small changes in your life. 1, to help you and your health and well-being, but 2, to help the planet. You know, it's very important to recycle. I think for most of us now, certainly in the UK, it's part of daily life is you have to recycle. You know, we have, I don't know how many, we have 4 bins now for different things, recycling different things, and they all go out on a different day of the week to be collected. You know, you can try and grow your own vegetables. That helps. Try not to buy things that are made of plastic. Try and look for products that are ethically made, that are sustainably made. All these things do make a difference. So please look into that. I try and wear sustainably made clothing now. That might be clothing that is recycled from plastic waste from the ocean. I try and avoid things where they are not ethical. In fact, I won't wear them anymore. I just won't, because I think we've all got to do our bit. And if we all did a little bit, it would make a huge difference in whatever area you can. So, and there's lots of other things I do. I won't go into it now. Maybe we'll talk about that on my Ko-fi page. And just to remind you, on my Ko-fi page, we are running a vote this week. So any member of my Ko-fi community, you get to choose what session we do this time next week. So please go over to Ko-fi, make your vote. You can vote for as many options as you want. I think I put 9 or 10 on there. Whichever one gets the most votes by the end of day tomorrow, that's Tuesday, that will be the session we do next week. So be sure to vote if there's one you're really keen on doing, all right? Linda Verney Thompson, hello to you. Lovely to see you here. Hope you enjoyed it. Terry Soledad, hello to you. And yes, happy birthday to Cheryl. How lovely. Everyone's wishing Cheryl a happy birthday. So yes, Cheryl, very, very happy birthday. Thinking of you. Sangeeta says, hi everyone, just did the stretch band workout and I'm going to do this one later. Still feeling the good effects from it. Love Boo. Yes, Boo is just fast asleep. Can you see everybody? Hang on, let me go that way. She's still fast asleep there in the back of the studio. I think she's getting used to the fact that I'm on air talking. When I'm talking, like, she can just sleep, basically. Hello to Chris Kutnia. Hello to Luciana Mello. Hello, Luciana. Lovely to see you here. Hello, Kathy Johnson, who says, just what I needed. Thank you so much. You are very, very welcome, Kathy. Oh, sorry to hear John's got demotivated. Well, not to worry, John. Maybe this isn't the exercise for you. I always say to people, I always find it rather a shame, I think is the word, when people say they get demotivated by exercise, because to me that's up here. It's not in your body. That's something that's not quite working between the mind and the body, because exercise should always feel good. And as I always say, every time I'm on this channel, if it doesn't make you feel good, then don't do it, because clearly it's not right for you. Equally, it may be that you need to make a slight adjustment in your own expectations of what you can and can't do. So I do try and emphasize this on the channel. Obviously, I'm a much older woman than a lot of the YouTubers who are in their 20s doing exercise or their early 30s. You know, I'm 30 years older than that. So I'm doing what I can do at my age. And I'm also hoping that that will be an inspiration that at any age, doesn't matter whether you're 15 or 85, there is a way you can exercise, all right? But you've got to find what works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, completely understandable that you might want to try something else. Jane Rose says, I had lots of clicking of my hips during that workout. It felt good. I'm so glad, Jane. Yes, the clicking is often tension in the tendons that go across the front of the hips. And most people have issues with the front of their hips, mostly because a lot of work is sitting down at a computer where you are always in hip flexion. So hip flexion is this is hip flexion. If you think about it, that's the position you're in a lot during the day if you sit at a desk with both legs, all right? So we were trying to really stretch that out today, as well as the rest of the muscles around the hips. Going down, hello to Leoty, who says, hello, did we do everything on the second side that we did on the first when we're on the side? I may have just missed it. I hope so, Leoty. I don't remember, to be honest. When you're doing this, when you're teaching, and this happens a lot, there's lots of jokes, I'm sure you would have seen them online about teachers, that we forget our counting sometimes, or we do more on one side than another. And it's one of those things, it goes with the job, because we are teaching, so we're trying to teach you the exercise. We're trying to remember what we did before. We're also trying to think about what we're going to do next, and also perform the exercise as well as we can. So it gives you a visual interpretation of how to do it. So if I missed anything, I do apologize. Maybe go back and check Leoty and catch up with it, okay? June Corrales that says, oh my, that felt wonderful, Rachel. Busy weekend with the grands. Didn't get my stretching on the weekend. I really notice when I don't stretch every morning, especially hips and back. Yes, and one of those things that's really good about hip mobility movement is it often releases tension in the back. Because what will happen is a lot of the time in the body is the area that's got the most flexibility will be the area that takes the strain. And I was listening to a few podcasts about hip mobility and hip function, which I always do before I teach something more specialized. And, you know, an important thing with hip mobility is you're not looking for the ultimate stretch. You're not looking to be able to do the splits. It's about what works for you and also what feels good in your own body. So, for example, when June is saying, oh, that felt really, really good, and I notice when I don't do it, that's the perfect combination. Clearly for June, that sort of routine, that kind of mobilization really works for her body. All right, so please, everyone who's watching, please don't put yourself under pressure that you should be attaining some goal of being able to get your leg around your head or out to the side at a certain height. Forget all of that, because that's not realistic and that's not necessarily healthy. All right, we all have different needs according to our lifestyles, our medical conditions, our age, all that kind of stuff. All right, so there's no one answer for everyone. The only one answer I would say is if it feels good, then please keep doing it. That's the most important thing. Donna says, popping hips always here. Glad it felt good for you, Donna. Christine Hattinger says, my hamstrings are very tight, but this was just about okay. Really glad to hear that, Christine. So for you, Christine, sounds like this is a really good one to put on repeat. All right, because we were very gentle on the hamstrings today, but we did do a mix of passive and active stretching of the hamstrings, as well as all the other muscles around the thigh. So a really good one for you to repeat, and maybe do it a couple of times a week and see how that flexibility improves with that repetition. Chris Cutner says, I was so happy to catch you live today, Rachel. My hips are very tight. I do a lot of walking outside, so I know my hips will like this video. I'm really glad to hear that, Chris. Do enjoy. Robin Newcomb says, hello, international Pilates friends. Had some techie problems to start, but only missed a couple of minutes. Great hip routine and good for flexibility. Thanks, Rachel. You're very, very welcome, everyone. I'm really glad to hear that you are enjoying everything we've got here. Wow, lots of people popping into the chat now, I can see. Hello to Caroline Hardy. Says, oh, is there only me that doesn't realise you needed that until you've done it? Thank you, that was good. My left hip did keep clunking, but not hurting on those leg swings round thingies. Thank you. You're welcome, Caroline Hardy. So glad. Yes, sometimes you don't know you need it till you do it. So I'm really pleased that that helped you today. So thank you very much. Patty Smith, hello, good morning to you, Patty, in Portland, Oregon. Patty says, that was a lovely workout, Rachel. I'm donating to you over on Ko-fi, as always. Thank you, Patty, and I do really appreciate that. Patty, do vote on Ko-fi for what class you would like next week. Patty says, thank you for these wonderful workouts and conversations. You're very, very welcome. I love our conversations. They are wonderful. Jeanette says, hello all. After an emotional couple of weeks, I'm getting back on track. Daily Pilates helps so much. Thank you. Dear Jeanette, thinking of you, please look after yourself. And I'm really glad that this daily Pilates is helping you manage after the last couple of weeks. Just keep going, keep coming along. Just even if you just do 10 minutes, it really helps with the mind and managing these emotions. Martin de Kelber says, felt very good. I'm glad that I have no more pain in my right hip. Even no clicking in the leg circles on the right, but strange that I have more range of motion on this side. Well, Martin, you know what? We all have one side that will be more mobile than the other. totally normal. So don't worry about that. Nobody is asymmetric. Okay, we're all different. Is that the right word? I think no. Symmetrical, that's what I mean. Yeah, we're never going to be the same right to left. Okay, it's always going to be different, and that's fine. Totally normal, but wonderful to hear that it felt really good for you. So thanks for that, Martine. Buenos dias to Corina Perry, who's over in Mallorca. Lovely to see you, Corina. Who says, thank you for the regular Monday seniors and the weekly senior playlist. No excuses not to exercise as you've made the decisions for me. I'm really glad you're liking the senior playlist, Corina. Thank you very much. It was a big decision about whether to do those regularly or not, because I wasn't sure if people would like them, but they definitely seem to be going down well. So thank you very much. Donna says, hi Rachel, how long of a workout 3 times per week is sufficient in your opinion? Great question, Donna. So I would say the minimum would be 20 minutes 3 times a week. And I would say the maximum actually could be every day, but no more than 1 hour. So more than an hour a day is too much generally. Your body doesn't need it, particularly the female body. There have been studies done on the female and the male body. I think the male body can do longer because the male body is built a bit differently. For a female body, 1 hour is enough. Unless you are some kind of professional athlete, that's a whole different story. But just talking about general health and well-being, an hour a day, brilliant. Me personally, I used to do an hour a day. Now I don't always have time to do that. So I try and do between 20 minutes and an hour a day. And I tend to do longer on those days where I've got a bit more time. So I would say 20 minutes 3 times a week is your minimum. If you want to aim for something, Donna, try and aim for 4 times a week. Yes. That would be great, and try and make one of your workouts, whether it's 3 or 4, try and make one of your workouts at least 30 minutes, because that will make a difference in your strength. Yeah, to build strength and endurance, you need to be exercising for longer. I try and do an hour, and I do find that they do wear me out these days, but then on the next day I might do 20 minutes to kind of make up for it. So I hope that helps, Donna. 3 times a week, 20 minutes minimum, aim for half an hour upwards on at least one of those. Heather Johnson, hello Heather. Heather says, hello Rachel, months have passed with a little Pilates whilst we moved to Cape Town, South Africa from the UK. Goodness me, that's a long old move. I finally managed to do my first class live today in my new home. Yay! Heather, welcome back. It's lovely to have you back. And I hope you are settling really well into your new home in Cape Town. How wonderful. Sounds fantastic. I'm sure you've got lots of sunshine where you are. And welcome back, Heather. Hopefully we'll see you every week now. And I know in South Africa you're on pretty much the same timeline as us. So maybe you can come and join us on Fridays if that feels appropriate for you. Hello to Jane Johnson, who's in Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, Jane. Lovely to you, lovely to see you here, and thank you for your wonderful message. Blessings to you too. Leotie Bennett says, you're a wonderful human being. You are my role model. Leotie, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Just lovely. Thank you very much. You're such a wonderful community of people. I really love you guys. Thank you. So Luciana says hello from Brazil. Luciana, hello in Brazil, sending you lots of love over there. June Coelza says you're right about sustainability. We recycle, we compost. Oh yes, I compost as well, June. Make my own, good for you. We buy second-hand, brilliant, very good. We drive 100% electric vehicle because there's so much car gas pollution. We are doing our best. Now, everyone, did you hear that? What June is doing? That is fantastic. And June, well, you are definitely a role model yourself with everything you're doing. And I'd love to tell you, we actually do have an electric car as well now. We got rid of our car last year and our gas guzzler. and we have a 100% electric vehicle, which we decided to test out by driving to France. As you all know, if you look on Instagram, you'll see my French holiday. I haven't been posting as much lately just because I'm trying to do lots more with the channel. But we did an entire holiday in our electric car. We had no problems at all finding charging points in France, apart from the fact that we had to translate. That was it. And it was wonderful. So yes, and we compost as well. So fabulous. June, thank you very much for all of that. That's wonderful, and I think that's what we all need to be aim to be doing. Patty Smith is wishing Cheryl a happy birthday. Jackie Pfeiffer, hello to you, Jackie. Lovely to have you here. Jackie says, I would love to hear about your dance history and experience. I dreamt of it as a child, and Pilates at any age makes me feel proud in my body, or pride in my body. So glad I found you last week. Jackie Pfeiffer, what a beautiful message. Thank you so much. Yes, I tend to talk about my dance here and there. And I'll tell you very quickly, I started dancing when I was 3, nearly 4. And the reason I started was, I am told often, or was told often by my parents, was I was a hyperactive child. They didn't know what to do with me, so they took me to the doctor, and the doctor said, just put her in something that's going to get rid of all that excess energy. And where I lived, there weren't a lot of options because I come from a very, very poor family, but there was dance classes at our local church town hall that were very, very affordable for my parents. So that's where I went. I wanted to do horse riding, but we couldn't afford it. So went to a dance class, and that's where it all started really. And the first class I did, I just fell in love with it. It was very simple, jumping up and down, clapping to music. I loved it. And it sort of went from there. And along the way, I was very much helped through people helping. Either I got a scholarship to go to get some ballet training. I got supported to go to a theatre school. When I became a teenager, I had a couple of very kind dance teachers who said if I helped with teaching the younger people, they would let me have my lessons for free because we didn't have the money for me to continue. So I had a lot of very kind people who helped me along the way, and I went on to be a professional dancer for quite a few years until I got a knee injury, but that's a whole other story, Jackie. But I still dance, I still do ballet, I still do tap. I live in Brighton, so I go to classes whenever I can, and Brighton in the UK is a fantastic area for the arts. Very, very good for any type of creativity. It has a good dance scene as well, so I feel very lucky that I live down here and I can dip in and out of it whenever I've got the time. So Jackie, lovely to hear from you, and thank you so much for joining our community. I'll be sure to do a nice ballet inspired routine for you at some point in the next couple of weeks. Donna says, Rachel, you are a fantastic inspiration to support that age is only a number when it comes to exercise. A wonderful, pleasant and motivating lady. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Donna, for your lovely comment. And you're going to see me on Friday and you're going to treat me to a cup of coffee. Well, thank you very much indeed. So everybody, time is up. It's been wonderful to be here with you live today. I will be back the same time next week. That's 4 p.m. UK time. So do come and join me. And don't forget, join my Ko-fi community and you can vote on what class we will do together next week. And if you like to work at a deeper level, a more athletic level, I do intermediate Pilates every Friday. And this Friday, we're going to use weights. Let me just show you. So we're going to use 1 kilo weights and 2 kilo weights. All right, don't worry if you don't have them because you'll better do the whole session without. But if you have either or both, bring those to the session because that's what we'll be doing on Friday, okay? So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful week and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.